Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here. We have a list of 13 properties today, and it's kind of a fun list. There's a good mix of different properties and a couple good picks, a couple bad picks as well, but that's what we deal with here at Daily Homes. So we've been doing this for more than 6 years, helping add some interpretation in with the raw information that you see. You know, I don't think the listing information is now kept secret. I think that it's out there. It's all over. We hope you get it a little faster on this site. And like I said, I hope we tell you some stuff you may not realize just from looking at the listing. So let's get started. 1421 Costigan, number 608, 259.9. Really entry point right now is this range. You also see this kind of price point at like Maple Crossing, Bristol on Main. What I like about this building more than those is the 9-foot ceilings. They're looking for an August 1st possession, which is a little bit later, but it gives you some chance to save if you're looking at doing that. The photos are brutal. That looks to me like somebody took their iPhone and took a picture of a computer screen. So it's like a copy of a copy kind of thing. I don't know why that happened or anything, but it's there. It's still not a bad deal from what I can see. And I take this building over most of the other ones in town aside from Greenlife. What I like about Dredge Court for 518, it's less than 1,500 square feet. So it's, you know, a little bit small for this kind of price range, but we do see them. We see the Mattamy homes sell around this range. I like the fact that you have hardwood floors that go right through the kitchen. If you want something to feel like it's more open concept, you keep the flooring consistent, and now the rooms start to go together. Some people don't like hardwood floors in the kitchen because if you drop, a can of beans or something like that, you can damage the floor. It's also obviously an area where water is, so you get water on hardwood. It's not that good. I would have taken this out and just shown the breakfast bar for what it is, but it still looks like it's a nice open concept space. You've got upgraded light fixtures on the main floor, and you're going to budget for the fence in the back probably about $1,500 if you're sharing with your neighbors. So it still looks like a pretty good one to me. Now, we just saw the same model as this one on Stout sell with the first digit being a 6, so I think that they're on the right track. About 2,000 square feet plus a builder finished basement. And so this is probably the price that's the right price. I mean, the one that just sold was at $629. They sold for a lot less than that. But like I said, still with the first number being a 6. And we've seen greenspace as well. They've got the added bonus of the deck, which doesn't add a significant amount to the price. Even a hot tub, like probably 30 cents on the dollar for what you spend is what you get back when you sell it. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is. Don't kill the messenger. Your big 5 return on investments: kitchens, bathrooms, flooring, paint, and details. The rest, like finished basements, landscaping, pools. What else is there? I can't think of any off the top of my head, but those tend to be a lot less. Roofs, air conditioners, furnaces. Even though you've spent that money up front, you don't always see the return on that kind of stuff, which is why it's better to get a home with new windows, furnace, AC, roof, that kind of stuff, and have ugly floors, because your return when you finish it is going to be much better than if it was cosmetically beautiful but it needed some structural repair. That tends to be not as good of an option in terms of money back in your pocket. So, but this one's good. Now we've got Mockridge and Whewell. They're actually the same floor plan. It's a Mattamy Plan 4. It's a favorite around here at the office. And just take a look at the difference in pictures. Something like this versus the Whewell one. It's obvious that this one it just looks so much better. Granite countertops. This is a chef's kitchen upgrade. So this is the normal version of this home doesn't have this design. It's got a U shape and it's got a pantry over in this corner. And you've got the 3 bedrooms, glass shower upstairs. It looks like the 3 bedroom plus the loft. I don't know if it's always a good idea to put the finished basement, but what's nice about this model is there's really only this area right here that you've got to build around. So you don't see a lot of the ductwork now that's ducking underneath beams, which is what we used to see. It's a lot cleaner lines for finishing a basement that the builders are doing now versus 5 or 10 years ago. So all brick too, compare that to Whewell. Altogether, this one's lower priced, and I think it's got, I think the price is right on. 298 Elmwood is 698. It's really the bungalow. It looks like it has an addition possibly in the back here. Got a nice sized lot at 70 by 120. They've done all the work in here. But if you look at what's sold for around $700,000, you've got one in Dorset Park that just sold to McNabb. You had another one over on Ridge that sold last year in the 7s. This one has quality, but I don't know if it has the size to get up into this range. That's the one thing that I'm just not sure about. But you always get a premium when you are quote-unquote move-in ready. Lyle Landing looks like a really good deal at $720. I mean, we've seen 2,000 square foot homes, not even especially that nice, that have sold for $710, that kind of thing. Right away, I could see crown moldings here. I can see good decor, pot lights, crown moldings. By the time my eyes drifted down here, I thought, yeah, they'll get $720. Granite countertops. You've got the custom light fixtures. Very simple, minimal design in here. California shutters, the hardwood upstairs. So it just kept building on. I mean, I think this is almost a minimum that you could expect for this home. Looks really good. Great price too. Last up, $2.1 million on Steeles. Now this little corridor around Steeles and Tremaine is just, I mean, you really do get some exceptional views, and they've shown that through the gallery here. I mean, to the point where you could almost see on the 401 how traffic's doing before you leave. And there's some great roof lines here. You've got the stone fireplace. You've got this, you've got a room that's not just square, like a nice dining room here. It does need some work though. So bidet alert too, we always like to point those out on Daily Homes. Yeah, it's 5.36 acres. I just don't know if this price, I mean, we've seen stuff struggle on like Appleby, equally nice views, 2.5 kind of thing. And we're talking like fully done, and in some cases larger homes. This says 2,000 to 2,500 square feet. So the replacement cost on a home like this is probably $600,000. And then you look at the acreage and say, well, your first acre is usually worth the most, and then there's a bit of declining value there. But in my mind, I have a hard time getting up into this kind of range for this size of home. Even though it's nice, even though I could see in here loads of potential. I mean, you could really come in here. I think most people who see this home are going to want to put at least another $200,000-$300,000 in the home to get it the way they want it. Yeah, but I'll tell you one thing. I don't know if there's a better location anywhere in town. It's gorgeous views. All right, so that's the list. If you have any questions, give us a call. We'd love to speak to you about your plans to buy, sell, or invest. Even though investing right now, there's definitely some pitfalls. There's some things that you don't want to get involved in. It's a real art right now to find a good investment property. So anyway, have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.